Hi there again. It's Isaac, 13th of February 2026, and I'm going to try and be focusing on those plastic objects there. And this is the lens in question, the Sigma 17 to 70. First of all, not sure if you can see there. So there's a thin line, a thin line running across there. It goes all the way, from the top, the striped plastic part, and I can't point, but somewhere there it goes that way. And then there's another one by Stabilizer. Let me see if you can see this better. Stabilizer between, I think, right across the eye. So that seems to be a crack, and maybe this angle would show you. And this could have been, there might even be a faint one between the O and the P, but this is another quite significant one across there. And these things would have been negligible if the camera doesn't twitch. So, the lens doesn't twitch. Now, I'm going to try and focus, and I'll try not to move my hand. So focus a little bit on the lens, on the camera screen. So I don't know if you can see the bobbing up and down. It bobs up and down even when I don't do anything. Then when you try to take a photo, it twitches. Now look at that. It's a sharp movement. This time it went down. And this is not the focusing, believe you me. It's just like a twitching up and down intermittently. That I cannot control. Let's try again. Okay. Now it went up. And sometimes it bobs down. So it's the up and down twitching. And although you might not be able to hear that, when it does the twitching, you can actually hear like a vibration. Sometimes it does this when I try to focus. Sometimes I don't really do anything when this happens. So there is that. Okay, now I take a picture. So and sometimes the picture comes out quite blurry. Because the lens moves, it twitches when you don't do anything. Now look at that. I don't know if you can see that quick up and down movement. There we go. And my hands are rock steady, I can tell you. The zooming in and out is normal. Now that is normal when the lens is trying to focus, but the up and down twitching, that is absolutely not normal. And I have a suspicion that this could have been as a result of maybe the lens being dropped or something. Not sure if it has anything to do with those cracks that I saw earlier. So this is the issue, and I promptly reported this to the seller the moment I picked it up. So there's one there before the optical, and then there's one that I notice now, but it's a faint one between the O and the P, and then there's of course a major one through the eye. That's a better angle, and that's another better angle. And so this is it, and this was obviously not disclosed. Let's try and do that one more time. Not sure if you can see those slight bouncing around movements. I'll describe it as a twitch. Even when I hold it steady, that's a twitch. So this is the issue. Thank you.